Accident on 7th and Brazos, I believe. Upside down car, another smashed car. We got the got like 4 blocks, 4 directions, a block over each direction, blocked off. Officer Speeds is across the street, giving me the mean look.
Be nosy, there's no problem with that. A white car came in and that car was there in the hospital. Yeah. Oh man, those things. And there was a passenger in the back seat. They're also not there. That's what yeah,
Apparently there was no fatalities. What's up, Zion? You doing all right, man?
Dude, 2024 human evolution seems to devolve.
Just an accident, man. Just an accident.
Yeah, we constantly have accidents.
Yeah.
We constantly.
Well, they call them accidents.
Yeah, that's alcohol.
Maybe.
That's alcohol.
I think it was an Uber driver or something. They had passengers and stuff, so
Oh,
I don't think it was alcohol.
Did somebody get hurt?
No, they said everyone walked away.
I think the windshield wiper's still working.
Yeah, no, you see that? The windshield wiper's still going. All right, you too, man. Should be safe here. Using a winch. I got a winch here. I got a cable attached to the subframe, whatever you call it, frame underneath. And they are winching it, and they're going to try it. It's been dragging it around different directions, so now I guess he's going to flip it this way. I've seen semis, when I used to do environmental work, I've seen semis capsize, or whatever you want to call it, flip, and they use big old bags, big bags of air to flip it up. Here we go. Here we go. So much for not letting the cops see me so far. I'm here. But as you can see, they got that direction blocked off. Oh, here we go. Let's get it on video. Zoom in a little. Oh, crap. Let's get it on video. There we go. Timber. Oh, almost. Oh, yeah. How's your insurance today? Hope you got full coverage on that. The car's still on. Their windshield wiper on the back still going.
Crunchy, crunchy. I know.
Boom. Now they can roll it out of there. Yeah, they still got it out of gear. It's still running. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that's the way to defuse the situation. The tow truck driver's taking his own cell phone video while he's doing this. Good times. All right, we're gonna go film cops. Stay tuned. A lot of pasty patrons tonight. I don't know really what's going down. I wonder if Monster's working tonight. Having some more technical issues. I figured out my SD card from earlier live streams. If you watch that one. Dancing on the bar. They're having fun in there. Burn different sides it's going down. Different music, different clubs, different beats. Just walking down the street, it's loud. And when you got so many clubs, when you're out in the middle of the street, you get every beat. It's hard to find a beat. Like, it just starts hitting you like all these different, what do they call it, non-syncopated beats. I don't know where them horses went, but they went somewhere. Effing with somebody. Guess I can walk down here. There's a lot of pasty people out here tonight. Thursday night might be the other night. You know what I mean? So people, as I figure from my many years of coming down to 6th Street filming, people like to come down on off nights to avoid the drama, all that. People of color get patted down out here. They don't have some of the bad cops over there. They don't have the mobile command center tonight. They have it on like Friday, Saturday night special events. South by, different things. I mean, South by Southwest for you out of towners. The locals just call it South by. This used to be Lovejoy's. It was a super cool, chill bar. Dark and cheer, you know, just chill. No drama, never any fights there. Now it's, well, it was the BS bar. Now it's La Factoria, Mala Fama, something like that. Well, there's the BS for the Buckshot bar. Where'd them dang horses go? I figured they went down one of these alleys. It's hard to say. I'll go down this alley. This is the alley they dragged me down a few times on video. Definitely during my music arrest. About 13 months ago or so. I think it was March of last year. 15 months, whatever that is. 13, 14 months. But this is where they take people down here. They drag people. This is where the DPS threatened the guy, told the guy he's gonna break his fucking leg while he's on top of him, on top of his leg. Here's the building, the Willie Nelson building, Janis Joplin building that burn up, but they're gonna leave it standing because of murals. But I'm sure that roof has collapsed because there was big flames, a big fire. A little bit of the local color here. Can't really read that one. Woo, smells like garbage back here. So we've already had some drama. All these people are moving the police barricade. These folks are moving the barricade. They're cussing, carrying on. The cops aren't gonna mess with them though. They're not the profile the cops are looking to profile, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's a barricade they tipped over, carried. It was right here probably. I don't know, you can review the video because I just came through here. Actually, I don't think I was live streaming yet. I think I was still setting it up. And then there's a couple over here that's doing the, what do you call them? LED motion stuff. them their, I don't know what's up with this mural, spice flavored Coca-Cola. But yeah, he gave them their phone back that they dropped, I guess. A lot of people drop cell phones out here. You see it all the time. They drop them, pick them up, drop them, pick them up. Oh yeah, look at that. Voodoo Donuts on top of the police car. Oh, they got a female under arrest. Cops are looking deadly. Cops are looking deadly.
Yep, I would be doing that.
Looking dangerous. Cops are looking dangerous. They got a little lady. Small lady. There's a bad cop. I'm not allowed to say that they're bad cops, alright? Even though they've arrested me and targeted me and flared my camera, everything else, I'm not allowed to say that. Is that right? Thomas Villarreal, right there, bad cop. And some of these cops I don't know yet, so I don't have history with them. So those people were allowed to go through. Lots of people are going to be able to go through here, but if I go in the same spaces, it's no problem. I want you to take a look. The horse is out of control over there. They can't keep control of it. Voodoo Donuts on the police car. See where everybody is, right? Everybody's closer than me. I mean than I. The horse is out of control. Occasionally they have the horses out of control and they don't know what to do with them. A lot of people close. No matter how close I get, there's always someone who gets closer. The cops are a little bit wary right now because they know I'm kind of beating them right now with all their cases. They know how real a court can be when they're not behaving themselves. Washington, Johnson, Cornish, Purple Cornish. Notice all the people that are able to walk through here. I think I saw a bat. Bats come out at night and eat the bugs. It's a good time for bugs. People are about to run me over just walking around drunk. Bar hopping. So you have a right to film the police. If you see the police, film the police. Always. That doesn't mean they won't violate your rights. This tells you a lot about their know and comply with the law. They have a duty to know and comply with the law. They actually swore an oath to the Constitution and the people. So, it's the most American thing you can do right here. I'd like to see some of y'all out here filming. We do see people spontaneously pull out their cell phones when the cops are beating someone down or whatever. Hey, she's getting unarrested. Good time. She didn't appear combative. I didn't see the arrest, but she seemed pretty calm. Wasn't excited. Probably just nervous and scared. Either way out here. Not a picture of health. Looks like he's got maybe liver failure or something. It's bad. Alright, unarrested. Good. Hang out here for a minute. For police accountability, whether you like it or not. Like Tracy. I see Yarger here. One of my arch enemies that keeps targeting me and violating my rights, injuring me and depriving me of my rights. Yeah, looks like Tracy. Let's go see. He tried to pull a gun on me twice for filming and commenting on him being not the lawful actor that he thinks he is. Whew. Ammonia. They've been pouring ammonia out here. The club has. Horses. They had a bunch of pretty ladies petting the horses. They like it when pretty white ladies pet the horse. And then everybody else they arrest petting the horse. They're going in this bar. Or eight police officers going in the bar, brought there by a bouncer. Or bar staff, I don't know, they got a towel. That's how you know they're working at the bar. They got that white towel hanging off, a bar towel. I should know, I used to do that when I was a teenager. The bartended, DJ, bar back, clean up, everything. As usual, scared. They're scared. It's okay. He's scared. Got the camera light. not that bright out here. I'll go back over here. I could stand there and wait for that guy to come out, the officer to come out and see if that's Greasy Creasy, the dangerous cop that's been abusive to the streets, stealing from the streets, threatening the streets. I don't know, maybe arresting, maybe beating people. We're not really sure, but definitely trying to pull a gun on me twice for commenting on his unlawful activities. But he'll be back out. Come out of his back case. See, there's some more young pasty people that they allow to play with the horse. If you did this, you get in trouble. Sorry, he's doing rapport with the white youth from UT. Young people, I guess I should say. Young adults, not youth. There's a beer can. You could call it beer. It's natural light. I wouldn't call it beer. I call it flavored water. There he is. Looks like Greasy Creasy to me. Dangerous, dangerous cop. There's your voodoo donuts. For a while, for like the last 10, 20 years, the police have not wanted to be associated with donut shops and donuts. And here we are. Retro. A lot of the times the cops are more worried about what the filmer's doing than worried about what they're supposed to be doing. Instead in the club. I think the club wants them in the club so they can get paid. As you can see, there's not that many people out tonight. There's a few people still in the bars. The bars aren't that full. Where'd Yarger go off to? Standing in the middle of the street. There's snake time. Little snake time for you guys. The albino Burmese python. You got the red eyes and everything. I like your glasses, man. Those are futuristic and retro at the same time.
Eventually, I'm gonna run to LeVar Burton to be like, Dad.
Yeah, he had like electronic hookups or something, right?
Oh, you know.
What about Reading Rainbow though?
Yeah, LeVar Burton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to run into him.
Okay. He was from Star Trek. He had this.
Okay,
Yeah.
But Reading Rainbow, whatever it was like.
It helped us grow up. I'm not sure about today's generation.
Yeah. Nobody knows. They were like, they weren't even born yet. Yeah, red eyes. Got him a big old. How long's that? How long's that Burmese?
Like 12 feet.
Oh, okay. Still got a little growing room.
I would have one.
What's its name?
It's a brown house. My brother would have this brown house too.
What's the snake's name?
Snow.
Snow.
I named that's one of my brothers. I named my snake Money. Johnny Cash.
Is that a male or a female?
A male.
Male.
Female. That's a female.
Female. It's a fat one too.
And in my condos, it left like 5 months and came back in the winter. At the Austin Zoo, they down there when they want to give us our snake back, got that bitch back.
Oh, the Austin Zoo out there? That way?
Somebody called it. I was over there in my condos and right in the hospital.
Oh. I'm glad you got her back. They eat a lot of cats,
This
you
was
know?
like 2 years ago. Hell yeah.
Yeah, they eat a lot of
It
cats.
was eating some strange shit. When we got it back, it was shedding and shedding. That whole smelled like death. This bitch was eating whatever it could.
Yeah. Look at a sweet snake.
Fuck out of here. What time you gotta go to court in the morning?
9.
God damn, I hate wait. Are you gonna get it?
Gonna fall off? Oh no, okay.
Get it, bro?
It's heavy. That's got to be at least 50 pounds, if not more. And they're solid muscle. Like they're, per square inch, they're like 10 times stronger than a human being's arm. They can reach out, you grab by the tail and reach out off a limb and kind of hang out like a limb. Here's Yarger. We're on Yarger Watch. We're still on Yarger Watch. Apparently we're on Creasy, Bad Cop, Yarger Watch. Whether you like it or not, there's going to be police accountability tonight. I know I got some detractors that don't like holding police accountable, and they're loyalists, and they are not here for the American people. They're not patriots. They're un-American. If you don't want to hold cops accountable, and you want cops to just go run rampant, then go ahead and move to North Korea. What's going on? Oh, someone's going to the bathroom. There's no bathrooms out here. This guy's got he's got one sock, one boot. You had to go. People do that all the time for the cops. Got one sock, one boot, and I mess with them. These yuppies do this all the time, but they saw this guy. But like, sometimes they ignore it. Zipping it up. Smart's telling me I need to film them. There we go. We're gonna go get hands on. So they invited me to come film. Does that mean I should film or not? Find out. So, if you've ever urinated before, you know how it feels. Oh, that's not crazy. Never mind. False alarm. That's Bowen. So I got a whole gaggle of cops in front of me now, blocking me. Oh, gaggle.
You've never seen a horse before.
The white horse is out of control again. White horse over there is out of control again. Trying to control him. They say it's the herd mentality, but I don't know about all that. it's a Class C misdemeanor, but they can turn it into a sexual predator thing for exposure. That's what they like to do, some people, when they target them. You can become a registered sex offender for peeing in public, depending on the officers, the individual aggression of the officer. Welcome to Austin, y'all feel safe? Just half a block down here.
Fucking sweet video camera, dude.
This is normal stuff.
That's normal shit. Yeah, I should get out of North Dakota more often.
So everybody gets impressed by my camera case. It's just normal. But yeah, about half a block down here. Actually, it's about a block and a half. APD a couple, 2-3 weeks ago shot, I think 4 or 5 people, maybe killed 2. 3 of them were bystanders. One of the people they shot that was critically injured was a bystander. And I don't actually have the list of all the names. I pretty much know all the officers. I just need to get their names out of the police. So when they put out the published news, they don't give the officer's name. They protect them. And then later on, if you're lucky, there's a follow-up with the names. And they get paid administrative leave. That's called vacation. So if you kill somebody, if you kill somebody, you're going to jail. You're going to have to bond yourself out. If the police kill somebody, they get a paid vacation. So they actually get rewarded to kill people. So there's actually rewards to kill people. And it's been said across the country that police like to shoot people right before the holidays or after the holidays or whatever to extend their holiday vacation. That's been in the news nationwide. So who was the injured party in this crime? Can you tell me? One of the essential elements of a crime is there has to be an injury and a victim, an injured victim. So who's the injured victim in this crime? This guy's just going to get a failure to appear warrant because he doesn't even have a boot on his foot. What happened to your boot, man?
Dude, I lost my boot.
Oh man, I hope you get another one. He might be a little drunk, I'm not sure. Static video. Nothing exciting, but let the officers know that they are being watched by a member of the public who actually knows how to hold police accountable, or at least attempts to, given the situations that the government doesn't hold itself accountable. You know, anyone out there that's not into police accountability, you're not an American, I'm sorry. You're a loyalist. You should probably just go back to Great Britain and worship the crown, kiss the ring. This is America. This is how we do it. Nothing more American than holding your government accountable. Zero. So the police have been whining about Austin police have been whining about being underfunded when they make $100 million a year more than they did before George Floyd, before their fake defunding, that AJC and Just Liberty and all them, and Texas Civil Rights Project, all them told you that the police would be funded. It was a complete lie. Look how close these people are able to get to these officers. If you're okay if you're like licking their boots like that lady did, but if you hold police accountable, all of a sudden you got to be attacked and harassed and bullied. Because they have really fragile egos. Super fragile white supremacist egos. They need to be stroked all the time because they know their conscience is fucking with them. They know. And by the way, I'm not talking to the officers, I'm talking to you. They can't even really hear me. So they know what they're doing is wrong. They know that other officers are doing real bad criminal acts. And they don't, their conscience is fucking with them, so they gotta like get those accolades. They gotta get those back rubs. They gotta get those boots licked so that they can continue on with their day. Yeah. And if that offends you, I'm sorry. You probably should like find something better to do with your life. Because this is real. This is the streets. This is what we see. Right now, there's nothing going on, but you know, it doesn't take long to see something going wrong and something to be look unconstitutional, feel wrong, somebody to get abused, someone to get harmed, someone to get tased, beaten, curbed, sprayed, shot. In fact, right down the street here, just a few years ago, not that long, 3-4 years ago, Landon Nobles was shot in the back 3 times, and the police officers actually shot up the end of the street too, where there was a lot of pedestrians during the Pecan Street Festival, and they killed him. And I was videoing that night. I got video of him dying in the crime scene. So it was useful in the case to help them get the family get some justice. Originally, it was a $67 million jury award in Mark Lane's court, Magistrate Mark Lane, Federal Magistrate Mark Lane's court, and then it was overturned by the Fifth Circuit, who, again, licks boots. They're a bunch of bootlickers, and it's not just the press, it's not just the blondes, it's also the lawyers and the judges, especially the Fifth Circuit Appellate Court. They don't honor their oath to the Constitution. See, if I walk right through here like this, that'd be it. That'd be it. Pizza eating competition right there. Big old Ropolos. Oh. It looks good. They got a rubbery crust, and I believe they have problems with rats like every other business downtown. So I'm not down with any of the food downtown. I used to eat downtown, and the more I thought about it, the more I said, no, it's not worth the risk. Burmese python's not the only snake on 6th Street. I'm just letting you know that. Sorry if that hurts your feelings. But your feelings are irrelevant. What's important is the Constitution and the law. The law that protects the people. That's the important part. And also what's important is where your money and power goes. Because these are your public servants. Yeah. Somebody whose pants fell down over there. They got him back up. I think I see Kid Rock over here. That looks good, y'all. Looked like a pizza eating contest. They thought that was cute. I don't know if I'm cute. I'm just tired. I gotta get up early, so I won't be out too late, guys. Kid Rock. Is that Greg Allman? Like a pony. It's a little young to me, but I could be wrong. Enough of that. I had enough of that. I don't know about you. I think it's interesting how close this guy is able to stand next to the cops. Just because he's stroking their egos. Adjustment here. I can pop up from Bixby, whatever the heck that is. What time is it, y'all? Oh, it's almost 2 a.m. I didn't realize it's so late.
I didn't think we were going to get...
I've had a very busy day. It seems like Yarger's case, the judge has assigned me community service, sentenced me without a trial, without being found guilty. So I emailed the court. Oh, we got twerking in front of cops. They're gonna call that illegal. But yeah, Twerking is dancing. If dancing's legal, we must be in Waco. That's all I'm saying. We must be at Baylor. I'm a graduate of Baylor, by the way. Graduate TSTC. Texas State Technical College, they call it. And in Waco, they made, well, not Waco, at Baylor, they made dancing on campus illegal, or against the rules, whatever. They wouldn't allow you to have a party with dancing because they're Baptists and they're ultra conservatives, I guess. Couple undercovers there, or cadets, or wannabes. The thing is, these cops aren't on high alert because there's a low melanin content on 6th Street tonight, so they're having fun. This is their element. They clearly discriminate. I call it racism or racist, but the police consultants from Joyce James don't believe in racists. They don't believe in holding police accountable. They're actually anti-accountability. And they're getting paid a lot of money to whitewash the police. Give us all the okie doke. And the horses, a little early, coming up, people. I wanted to high five them. Somebody over? I don't know. Oh, a little blonde almost got run over. Yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna go down the other end. Yarger's moved away. Look at him. He's hiding over there. Those two white guys are boxing each other right in front of the cops. If that was any minority, that had gotten beaten down by the cops. I'm just saying. This is what discrimination and racist police practices look like. Y'all taking off? Y'all done?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh man, you have a good night.
Yeah.
Keep me in mind, all right?
Yeah, you going in this, all that shit. I love when that court shit over. That shit holds you back from taking cruises and shit.
I don't take cruises, but it does hold me back. Yeah. Scooters everywhere, justice nowhere. Let's see, there's another group gaggle of cops over here. I'm just curious who's working. There's the comedy mothership, people getting their selfies on. They're not laughing, they're not smiling, I don't know. A little too serious for comedy. Unless that's the comedy. I mean, I want you to look at the infrastructure down here. Tripping hazards everywhere. I'm surprised the city didn't get sued every day. They don't take care of the infrastructure. They pay cops, but they don't have money for infrastructure. Bars are empty. This bar has 2, 3 patrons, 4, 5, 6 patrons in that big old place. Buck Wild. Dizzy Rooster, got 4 or 5 patrons in there. They gotta pay all of them. They gotta pay 5 employees. The waitresses and stuff they'll pay like $2.17 an hour. The bull. Right over here. Oh yeah, Rugio. There's some bad ones over here too. Yeah, Barge, it looks like. There's a bunch of bad ones over here. But at least they're up to nothing. They're not doing anything.
How you doing tonight?
Who's that? Doesn't know who he is. Doesn't even know who he is. Have to zoom in to get his name. Rugio's talking some smack. So they can talk smack about me, but I can't hold them accountable without hurting people's butts and lawyers' butts and cops' butts. Okay. Rugio, he likes to dip, so when I'm filming, he has to swallow or hold it. We can't spit, because he'll spit right in front of everybody. He's a dipper. He's addicted to nicotine. It's against APD policy. It's just a sign of some of the stuff. He's actually attacked the homeless. There's plenty of video. He's arrested activists, arrested me for filming. Oh, look, it's the horses. Look, it's your friends, the horses. Modern day plantation. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's the animal lover lady with petting the snake. They're like, come follow us, you can pet it over here. They're so crazy. Anyways, I just want to see Rugio spit again. I like it when he's dipping. They actually, out of 100 police complaints, the only police complaint that was sustained, it wasn't just shit canned by the IA, basically, was Officer Salaki dipping in uniform while around a handcuffed subject. And he got a verbal warning. It doesn't even affect his record or anything. Only if it's written. If just verbal doesn't count. It's just like a suggestion. It's like a warning or whatever. I'll go to the other side where I can see it skip better. What accountability looks like. Like it or not, it's the law. Rugio's a tall redneck in the middle. Thinks everything's hilarious. He dips a lot. He just sits there and laughs and dips at me. He's like, I said, are you dipping? He just laughed and continued dipping. Said, file a complaint, because he knew it was just going to get shit canned. He knows that there's no police accountability in Austin. Two of the cops moved off. They're definitely nervous from just being filmed. I'm not talking to them. I'm not cussing at them. I'm not doing anything. I'm talking to you guys. So I'm really not interested in people's opinions on free speech. Under the First Amendment, you have a right to protest your government for a redress of grievances. It's really clear from the 1700s, the founding of America. And that was because of the pamphleteers. I'll go through this again. Paul Revere's pamphlet, the people that were for the revolution against Britain to make America free were called pamphleteers, and they were giving out pamphlets about the British and taxation and representation and all that stuff that the that it was all that the American Revolution was fought over, and that's why they wrote the First Amendment into the Bill of Rights first, is because they had to protect that right to protest your government for redress of grievances, which in that case was the British government. In this case, it's the remnants of the British government, of the remnants of the plantation government. It's the government of Austin. There's actually around the turn of the century in the 1800s, I believe, there was still no, it was after, I forget, don't get me lying, but one of my historian friends that was working at the in antiquities at the library did some research and found out at the turn of the century there were still 12 plantations operating in Austin and several slave houses with houses that had slaves as servants. In fact, there's one down on William Cannon that's the wall, one wall still standing with fans on it. It's a human fan. So they had slaves in the summer create air conditioning by using a whole wall by powering a whole wall of fans by human manpower, and that was slaves. And that's the racist history. Stephen F. Austin himself did eradication campaigns using the buffalo soldiers to kill indigenous tribal people on their land, so to steal this land. And all the native Texans, the original Texans, Jim Bowie, Davy Crockett, Sam Houston, William B. Travis, Stephen F. Austin, they were all slave owners, and they came from Tennessee mostly, and their intention for the Alamo and everything was to have illegal, unlawful African American slaves brought in for their labor, for free labor and abuse, and it was against Mexican law, so that's why they rebelled. That's what it was about. It's just like a mini civil war. And so these colonists are the ones that took the land, and this is the remnant of them. It's the slave patrols, the modern day police, and that's American history. If that hurts your feelings, that's tough, because that's American history, the kind of history that people are so ashamed of that they want us to not talk about and want us to forget. And it won't happen here, not on this channel. I don't really see, I guess that one guy was a sergeant. He won't show me his name badge. He wouldn't identify himself. When I asked him who he was, he's talking to me, but he won't identify himself. I want his badge, not badge. I want his name. They're talking about me. That's fine. So they're gonna spit or swallow? That's what I want to know. Ruggia gonna spit or swallow that debt? If you don't care about policy, you may not care about the law. It's kind of a tell, kind of a psychological tell. Dang it! Sergeant moved in my way. I was trying to catch that other officer's name, make sure I'm not mixing him up too. A lot of these cops look alike, and a lot of it has to do with the uniform. That's why they call it a uniform. They all kind of wear the same clothes. So sometimes I get them a little mixed up. That's why I have to check the name tags. And yes, there's an officer's staff. Yes, there's an officer. That's so crazy that his name is Officer. I just want you to know that fuck the police is protected speech under Houston versus Hill, under federal case law. Yeah, just want to make sure that everyone knows the law on that. You have the right to protest your government, and the Supreme Court has determined that Either we live in a police state in Houston versus Hill, which is a 1985, I believe, Texas case law, civil rights law. So they were targeting an activist who was cussing at them on occasion and stuff, kind of like somebody I know. And the Supreme Court ruled that we either have the right to protest the cops and cuss out the cops, and that they have to have thick skin and take it because they're public servants, and that we have the right to protest them because they're so violent, and we have the right to at least talk. And if we don't have that right, then we live in a complete and utter police state, and we should just like abandon everything, basically. So that's the ruling. I've had lawyers tell me they can't find it. They can't find where it says we can say fuck the police or cuss or you know, protest the government if it's in a uniform. And it's weak, man. These lawyers are weak. Some of these lawyers don't even know the law. They certainly don't respect the intent of the law. The intent of the law is that we should be able to do those kind of things. I guarantee they were cussing the British. I guarantee everything wasn't civil during the liberation of the colonies from Britain. It was super controversial speech, and that's why the First Amendment was created, to keep everything free. Keep us free to do what we got to do. Not much going down here, by the way. I just want to get a look at these cops. I want them to know that they are being watched, and hopefully they gain, if they don't have a conscience, hopefully they gain an electronic conscience that says, hey, I could be videotaped breaking the law at any time. That sergeant is definitely taking off. Oh, he's coming back. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I still don't get his badge number. He's got his hands under it, and it's making it bow out. Got his hands under his tack gear. Uniform says Salaki here on this one cop, but it's not. Saranex something, weird name. I don't know him. I like to know who I'm dealing with at all times. Just like they like to know about us, we should know about them. They're public servants. There's nothing they do that should be secret, according to the courts, according to the law. Oh, they're playing Kalia. I know that song. Is that Barch? I lost it. I'm using my camcorder to zoom in instead of walking up to him. Playing it safe. I'm solo cop watching tonight, obviously, so you have different rules of engagement. I haven't heard that song in forever.
You go here?
Go running. Scott, Sergeant Scott. See Ruggiero trying to threaten me with this body cam, intimidate me. That shit ain't gonna work. There's cameras up above, there's cameras on ring cameras, cameras everywhere. I'm gonna go down here though. I think they got another DTAC tactical unit down here doing something. I hear some commotion. Yeah, they're down in the alley down here. There goes one of them, there goes Smart. Yarger.
He didn't do nothing wrong.
What happened? They're saying he didn't do anything wrong, bystanders. Got a pizza. Got some Ropolo. Bad cop Sergeant Yarger in front of me. Am I allowed to say bad cop? Or is that going to hurt somebody's feelings? I'm not talking to the cop, I'm talking to you. You can't even hear me. There's so much noise out here. My mouth is, my face is closer to the camera, so it sounds louder here to you guys, but it's plenty loud out here. So, you know, like a dozen cops came after him. Some of them, Ruggiero and all them, Sergeant, what was it, Boyd or whatever, they backed off because they had a whole different tactical unit.
You go back over there by that tree. Back up, Julian.
Huh?
Back up.
Over there. I just backed
Don't
up.
go past that scooter.
Back to that scooter?
Go back up there.
Are you going to arrest what?
Go back over there, that scooter, Julian.
I want to film this. I want to film
this.
this.
Just do it back over there behind the scooter.
Why?
Because I told you.
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Feel free to arrest me anytime you feel like it, Yarger. So I'm on the scooter, actually. But I'm super far away. These people are closer than me. Other people are still closer than me. We'll have to go down the sidewalk. I'm on a sidewalk. Here's the scooter. I want to tell him to go fuck himself, but you guys get all upset if I tell him that. But it's our lawful right. If they're violating your rights, you have a lawful right to protest your government for redress of grievances. But I didn't. But they're trying to escalate me. They're trying to traumatize me. They're trying to violate my rights and deprive me, injure my rights. Two other cameras rolling. But Yarger and Washington came at me again for being on the sidewalk and filming. Let other people get closer again. The typical stuff. Arbitrary commands. And Yarger said it was a lawful command. And so basically he's going for that disobey ordinance that's not going to hold any water. Well, the Killer Clan cops are out, taking off. They don't get respect from me because they don't give respect. I'm not saying I've never given cops respect, even in recent days, but they got to give respect, and they start with a deficit, so they have a lot to prove to me based off the actions that they've done against me and others, myself and others. There's Yarger. I lost him. I think he's up here in one of these vehicles, but he could be back there. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vehicles right here. The 7th, 8th, and 9th one I've already taken off. One of them was a cart. They're all going back to their bat cave. They might cruise around for a little bit. I don't know if you noticed, they were letting people, after the roads were open, they were letting people cross against the light, against the crosswalk right in front of them. I have the walk. But yeah, they don't care about the law if it's other people. They only care about the law if it's me. Oh, there's that bully again. There's that bully. Look at that clown right there. Whatever. So we're live as long as we can be live. I think I'll shut her down for a minute. I'll be back. Conserve battery power, hopefully. I don't even know what's my battery power. Where is it? 5%. I'm holding it 5%. That's good. The cops are heading down the road here. I don't know how far. They just ran through the light, or one set of cops ran through the light with their lights on. But they could be anywhere. They could go, I don't know, they could go anywhere. There's only one of them, so I don't think it's too much. Just leave this on for a minute while we walk down the street. As you can see, I got the walk. There's a mobile command center's not here. There's people sitting around everywhere without melanin, and they're okay. We're not running horses on these folks. Oh, here comes another one, hauling butt. I have seen them run into people. Look at that. Hey, what's up? Pointing that way. Oh. Yeah. Noisy. Yeah, that's your vehicle that you paid for, and your gas you paid for. They drive it like they stole it because it's not theirs. There's another. There goes the cart. It could take me a while to pick up my pace a little bit. This is why I get sore. Looks like they're going down. Are they going to that parking lot, the 76 or Shell or whatever? They're going around the corner. Man, they could be going anywhere. My chances of catching them in action are pretty low right now, just to let you know. They'll jump, hurt people. Whew, got the light. I'll take it. My legs are sore. I don't have a lot of energy today. I'm just sleep deprived and stuff. It's hard work doing the press. It's dangerous work. I don't know if you guys have noticed. It's also, yeah, your mom twitches. It's also, yeah, it's dangerous work. Hazardous work. I don't know if I said that. Tiring work. Never-ending work, because the police work 24/7. So if you're going to cop watch, you got to kind of go 24/7, and that's not really plausible for a single person. You need teams. In order to hold the police accountable, you guys need to organize with teams. You need to get scanners. You need to, have moles inside the system. You need to do a lot of stuff to hold police accountable. And that's that community policing you guys were talking about during George Floyd. the rest of that stuff, the policing themselves and listening to community, that's not going to work. That was a lie. You guys were sold out by AJC and Chris Harris and Kathy Mitchell. There's not going to be any community policing. That was just words. Those are just keywords. Yeah, they're down here messing with everybody just like they always do. But it's kind of an odd night to be doing this work. I mean, for them to be doing that oppression, I should say. Let's not call it work. Doing good on battery power on my other camera. I got people out in the street now. I'm going as fast as I can, y'all. Sorry. Also, it makes it shakier when I run, right? Oh, they're moving at people. 9385. They got a female under arrest. On a public sidewalk. Doing my public sidewalk thing. What's up, Yarger?
You guys welcome.
This is what they call community policing when people of color arrest people of color.
Julian, don't step over this ledge. You understand?
I'm on the sidewalk, man.
I'm not saying that. I said don't step over that ledge. You understand?
You either. Don't stay toward the leg. You
I'll
understand?
take that as a yes.
Okay. Really sick of all this bullshit, and the lawyer's not defending this. The lawyers need to get on this. Everybody has a right, not Julian, everybody has a right to do this. And by not supporting our rights, they're depriving you of your rights. They need to arrest Yarger. Someone needs to arrest and get a restraining order against Yarger because he's been attacking people. There's another cop that's messing with these guys over here in this Camaro. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a Camaro. It's a 5.0 Mustang, it says. Oh shit, she's going the wrong way. Uh-oh. They're gonna get her. I'm not gonna look over there. I'm gonna pretend I don't see it so they don't look at where I'm looking. I'm not interested in hemming anybody up. They can't leave because they're boxed in. We got her under arrest there. I mean, I was on the sidewalk. Wasn't anywhere near them. Just quietly filming. Not talking to them for the most part. Surrounded by cops. All these cops for people of color. You notice they weren't policing the people that weren't of color. On 6th Street. You notice that. People were able to wrestle, fight, do everything. But if people just gather around at the Citco, apparently the manager calls the police on them if they don't buy things. And he doesn't like people, the management here doesn't like people of color to gather, to freely assemble. And it is private property, so it's a bit complicated, but it's clearly racism. These guys can't go backwards, they can't go forwards. Yarger's behind them. There's a bad cop right there, man. Watch that guy. He's threatened to arrest me like twice tonight already. For this. Yeah, they just threatened to arrest me right now. They said if I go right there, I'll get arrested. But there's other people that are like, fuck the police. That's what I tell them. It's American anthem. People that don't like it, they're not Americans. I got my foot on their curb. We had 2 black women hemmed up over there. Not sure what for. Another person hemmed up by Thomas Villarreal. There's Washington. He don't obey the law. It's cool. It's cool. Just always support the police, even if they don't obey the law, because that's what people think is American. The most American thing that you can do is to like support police oppression. Actually, those are the ladies that were, I don't want to call them girls, they're ladies that were going the wrong way on the road a second ago, but I don't think the police kind of noticed, I hope. They might be drunk or confused, who knows. I mean, it's a crapshoot downtown. Everyone's drinking. Pretty much everyone's drinking. I'm not drinking, I don't really drink, but like, that don't mean that everyone else isn't partying. That's why it's called the Premier Entertainment District of Austin, 6th Street. It's about drinking, partying, having fun, listening to music, listening to live music, playing games, riding the mechanical bull, meeting up, hooking up, fellowship, whatever you want to call it. That's what 6th Street's about. Threatening these women. I don't know why they're bothering them. Now they're looking in the car, trying to see if they're on a fishing expedition. They didn't get permission, but they can look through the, what's it called? What you can see is what you can, if you don't go in, I don't know. Line of sight, I forget what they call it. There's a word for it. Like I said, I'm tired today. I was about to take off and get some rest for tomorrow. I got police retaliation case tomorrow. I don't have to be there. Lawyer says I don't have to be there, but I'm gonna go anyway. That's the kind of stuff I'm built out of. So man, they're messing with those two women. They already arrested one woman, black woman. Texas street fights. I was keeping him updated because he likes to film incidents, mostly fights, so it's a little different than me. He's more like a world star, but he's real popular. He's got a lot of good videos. He's got good equipment. He doesn't talk. He's different. Okay, there's a guy walking through the parking lot, no problem, because he's not filming. They're not gonna tell him nothing, not gonna threaten him nothing, not gonna tell him he can't step on the curb. It's cool. They can violate with my rights, and I'm not supposed to complain or get upset. Apparently, I'm just supposed to be a machine, not a human being. Not a citizen in a republic with all my rights. I'm all the way up on their curb. They said don't cross the curb, I'm just on the curb. Okay, well, I'm a member of the Activist Press. Any other threats you got for me, clown? You got any more threats for me, clown? You're under arrest for felonious actions under color of law, Section 1983, the Ku Klux Klan Act. You should look it up. Look up the law someday. Yeah, I'm tired of being threatened. Terroristic threats, assaults, all that. And they're not just threats, they actually do those things to me. They've actually done things to me, and on March 8th this year, during South by Southwest, I've live streamed them. You can look at my videos. I live streamed them beating the living shit out of Jeff Zavala, a professional photographer, for filming a protest in front of the Omni Hotel. They arrested me. Afterwards, they dogpiled and beat him. He had to get hospitalized. He hasn't been able to work for weeks. Like, he actually hasn't been able to pick up anything or lean over for a month. He's got hurt ribs, hurt back. I don't know what else he's hurt. But you know, they dogpiled him. There's like, I don't know how many cops. It's just a big cluster of cops. And he didn't violate any laws. He was on the sidewalk. I was on the sidewalk when they arrested me. And they arrested me for not being on the sidewalk while I was on the sidewalk. Because I complied and protested their abuse. And yeah, so I'm supposed to just take it. I'm not supposed to complain. I'm not supposed to, you know, have any rights at all that any normal person would have, because I'm supposed to be held to some kind of standard that a regular human being, a citizen, is not. And that's all crap. So they're out there looking for people, looking for another victim, doing all that. I don't know who's in that unit. Probably Villarreal, 5242. It was someone that was right over here a second ago. Yarger's got a 10 number on his side of his car. They're waving at somebody. I don't know who they're waving at. The cop was waving out the window. Yeah, they were giving arbitrary commands before the arrest. They were telling people to get on the sidewalk while they pushed people into the street with their bicycles. They hit a woman with their bicycle and shoved her into the street while she was trying to comply with their order. It was just a mess, and they were giving conflicting orders. Don't be in the driveway. Don't be on the sidewalk. Don't be in the street. Go here, go there. Like, it was unconstitutional and just untenable. Totally untenable arrest. Oh, there it goes. What's he up to now? What are they doing now? They're up to something. Going to the next parking lot. Yeah, I'm gonna stand here and watch for a second, because there's some tents in that parking lot. And the cops around tents get intense. Yeah. Just the one cop, though. I think it's going to be fine. He's talking to people in a car. I think it's okay. They might have flagged him down for all I know. Well, 6th Street's kind of dead tonight. It's getting deader by the second. People are going home, getting ready for work, getting ready for tomorrow, for maybe another night partying. I don't know. You tell me. What are you doing? How come you're still up watching this video? It'll be archived. You'll be able to see it tomorrow. Is that Texas Watcher watching me? I know there's some people commenting. I don't really get to see it all the time. I mean, sometimes I get to view it. I see pop-ups. Sometimes they're like warnings from YouTube or different things. So I never know what it's going to be. Good times. It's not like we have real rights if we can't exercise them. If everyone's going to criticize, you know, the system and its members, which is a triad against you, the prosecutor, the judge, the cops, it's a triad, and your defense attorney, it's a quadrant or whatever. If your lawyer, if he's against you, all of them, they're all against your rights. It's really hard to have rights if all these trained professionals are against your rights. I mean, I don't think having the right to film the police without being retaliated against is that radical, because they're public servants. We're their masters. We aren't their servants. They're our servants under law, under the Public Service Act of the state of Texas that protects them. It doesn't protect us. It protects them. And the Supreme Court has ruled that they actually don't have to serve us or help us or something like that. Maybe they have to serve us, but they don't have to help us. They do have to respect the Constitution, which, as you can see, they're not doing. Even the lawyers are not doing that right now. Prosecutors, the judge, they're not defending our rights right now in my cases and the cases I'm watching. There's cameras everywhere, and the government. Here's what I put in my federal lawsuit when I was pro se on my civil rights complaint. My latest lawsuit that's in court right now, in the federal court in the 5th Circuit, and moving smoothly, moving forward fast. Should be done this year, by the way. Maybe by October. Not really sure. I have to look at the scheduling order that was signed by all the parties and the judge. But what was I saying? So the government can film us at all the time, and then we can't retaliate against them. They have an expectation that they won't be retaliated against, and they serve us. Yet we can't film them serving us without retaliation, because the courts aren't really defending our rights, and the lawyers definitely aren't defending our rights very aggressively. So here's all those ladies that were harassed earlier. Oh, this car's a mess. This car is a mess. Hey, y'all. Hey. Good night, y'all. And howdy. Got our cowboy hats. So, what was I saying? So, they can't. The expectation is that we can't retaliate against them for filming us, and they're filming us from everywhere. By the way, they're filming us from drones, from satellites, from halo cameras, from commercial cameras, from all sorts of stuff. But we have no anticipation, or we have no expectation that we have privacy, and that they have no expectation. They don't expect us to retaliate. Yet we can't film them without retaliation. And that's really like the crux of it. My friend said something different, though. My friend said that we have cameras on our cell phones, but we can't use them. So I found that interesting. I found that an interesting proposition. Very interesting proposition. Oh shit. So we got cameras, we can't use them. There goes cockroach. I lost something over here the other day because I stashed it. I didn't think anybody'd find that. I usually have pretty good stash success. It's okay. It was stimulus money that bought it, so I guess it's all right. Thank you, Obama and whoever. It can be replaced. It's just property. The thing that's important is your life. Your rights are tied to your life. If you don't have rights, then you don't have protection of life. If you can't speak freely without being oppressed, if they can tase and beat and kill you for filming, for exercising your free speech, different things, then you're not really free. And you need to fight for your freedoms. I know I've been talking a lot, and I know people don't like when I talk, and some people can get the fuck off my channel. Some people can go mind their own damn business if they can't handle reality, because this is what the streets look like. This is what it's like to be oppressed, and they've never been oppressed. You're just viewing it on TV, or on your phone, on your computer. You're just viewing it. Even if you have a 360 VR headset, you're still just viewing it. You're not living it. You think you're living it because it's virtual, but it's VT, virtual time. It's not RT, real time. I'm living real time right here. This is my real life. This is my real advocacy. I've been doing this since APD shot my dog, Shinerbach, 11 years ago this month. And they shot him for barking, and so I'm his voice. And I bark. And if people don't like me barking, maybe they don't need to be engaged. You know, maybe this isn't for them. Maybe they don't really respect our rights. Maybe they just pretend to. Maybe they get paid to defend our rights and they don't really understand our rights. And all that's cool too. It's about to change. But you still have to watch these drunks. It doesn't matter what the light says. You gotta watch. You're responsible for your own life. You have a right to travel freely, but you need to make sure that you're not gonna get run over by drunks. Like this guy right now is trying to run this light, or it's a lady trying to run that light, trying to sneak up on the light. She's already into the crosswalk. She would have hit me at this point. So, yeah, no. I'm across here too. if I can. Oh boy. See, there's someone trying to walk across the crosswalks, and they almost got run over. And that person almost hit them. Like, it's really dangerous out here. It's dangerous enough in real life without these clown cops, killer clown cops. And I have a right to my opinion. I mean, this is my experience. I've seen so much that these are the opinions that I've formed. And if they didn't want me to form those opinions, they could maybe not beat up on minorities, beat up on women in little black dresses, maybe not have a rape culture at APD that's been going on at least since Acevedo, if not before that. It was very open and public during Acevedo, who had he had a history of sexual abuse since California Highway Patrol. Is our chief Acevedo, Hubert Arturo Acevedo. He went by Art, but his name is Hubert. Oh, look, we got some action. Am I allowed to film this, or am I going to be retaliated against? These are the questions you have to ask yourself. Do I have the right to walk up here and film? Other people have the right to walk up. Do I have the right to walk up and film? Because I'm treated differently than a regular citizen. I should be treated differently. I should be treated with respect. I got my press ID out. I got my press ID out. I should be treated with higher privilege. Yeah, they got a black man here. He looks unconscious. He's not very conscious right now. They're looking under his tongue. Officer Smart here arrested me. Hey. So if I do that, he's giving me the dirty eye. If I do that, I'll get in trouble. So I'll go on this side. He's medical. He's medical.
So what you doing?
Filming the police. That's what I do. Been doing it for 11 years, man.
Yo, what? I don't want to be on camera.
You're on their camera already. You're on the Halo camera right up there, man. They're filming us all the time.
It's not for you. It's because he hates us still.
No, it's because I keep y'all accountable. I hate corruption in the police department. I hate to see people get beat up in a back alley in the middle of the night. His pants are falling down, I think. Yeah, his pants are falling down. They can't pick him up because his hands are behind his back. How you doing? They're crazy, aren't they? They keep threatening me tonight. I do hate corruption, though. And all good cops hate bad cops. So I don't really understand the controversy. But he's medical. He should be going to a hospital. Huh? I don't know. I just got here right before you got here. I just filmed him anyway. What? So other people were able to walk through. They didn't say they hate them. But because I'm holding them accountable with my press credentials, I hate them, right? Well, I hope not. I hope they don't kill him. Got a lady here that's talking in sign to me, saying that they're going to kill him. Making a cross across her neck. Like they're going to cut his throat. But I hope he's going to be okay. I mean, anything's possible. Down at the jail, though, they do kill people regularly. There's a bad cop here arrested me not that long ago. Yeah, there's his bag and stuff. He's got a rolling bag. He's possibly on the streets, most likely. They like to target people on the streets because the lawyers aren't there for us. The lawyers have abandoned the streets, and so they're degrading your rights by doing that. His bag? Oh, stuff? Yeah. Yeah, they're crazy. Be careful with them, alright? Don't get near them. They're dangerous. So I'm good here for now. Just wanted to see what was going on. Actually walking out of here. That lady needs to be careful. Oh my goodness, be careful. They don't like her. She was yelling at the other night to leave her alone, but she doesn't speak very well. I asked one of the locals down here if she was deaf or had speech problems, and they said that she was mentally challenged or something like that. Had mental issues, so I don't know what the truth is. It's all hearsay, right? I'm not her doctor. I don't know her medical history, but I know that she's got what appears from what I see. I don't know, but what I see from what I saw the other night was that Saturday night when they were selectively enforcing their sidewalk on me and not on anybody else, is that she has trauma from the police, has history with the police, as I said on the video. If you'll check my live stream from Saturday night, and it's just look up search Childress on my on the live streams on the YouTube channel, if you can find the search utility. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not, but they were she was yelling at them, like grunting at them and yelling, pointing and saying basically leave me alone. I mean, I could understand what she was saying, you know, through her intonations, but it seemed to me that she has a history and trauma from the Austin Police Department from being targeted, and she wanted to be left alone. They were standing too close to her. Instead of leaving her alone and de-escalating, one of the officers stood right at her, staring at her, right next to her, and all that. What's up? Is that Yarger? Is that Yarger? No, it's not Yarger. 0146, some overtime cop probably, by the numbers. Sometimes it says actually OT in some numbers. Here's a building that burnt like a mother. Willie smoked the big one a couple months ago. The whole upper floor is burnt. There's flames shooting out the top. I'm pretty sure that the structure is no longer sound, but it's a famous mural now by Willie something. His tag's been taken off, but was it Willie? No, I can't even remember, but his tag's been taken partially off. And yeah, it was pretty severe. There was a lot of fumes and off-gassing coming from whatever was in that building. Paint, whatever, carpet, formaldehydes, ethers, whatever it is, and esters, I don't know. And it was noxious. I was across the street over there and filming, and I live streamed. Well, did I live stream it? No, I think I just did B-roll. Submitted it as a stringer to the media, the other media outlets, and I was the first on scene, and they didn't use my video. I was really surprised because it was excellent. It was very exciting, you know, dramatic fire video, and they didn't use that. I filmed another burning house, even a few months before that, on the south side, off South Congress, and they didn't use that either when I submitted it. So there's no rhyme or reason to what's acceptable by the press around here. I mean, if I'm first on scene and I got the video, it should just be a no-brainer. Just use my video. You don't have your staff here in time. Use the video. But you know, the media here is really weird. I mean, I'd say they're fake news. Most of the time, they don't tell the truth, or the whole truth. They just basically tell what the police want them to say, and the city what wants them to say. They just recap the lies. The place is empty, man. It's a ghost town. Namaste, y'all. Be safe, all right? Love you guys. You guys are the best. If you're still watching this, you're the best. Pat yourself on the back. And you'll film some police, all right? See y'all.